Anyway, the craft stash to me is things I've hoarded. Like, hi Wendy, good to see you. I'm not very I kind of save things sometimes. Brenda, good to see you. We are doing crafting from the craft stash, and I was explaining that my craft stash is usually what I hoard. I don't know. I like it's sort of like really good food. I'll set it aside, and like candy, that's my thing. Like whenever I get candy, I want to go ahead and save it. And so today I am crafting over in DIY Arts and Crafts Room. If you have not joined that room, go ahead and do that and check out all the other ladies. It was a whole line today. I am the tail end of that, so you guys get to see me. And I am going to be doing our pennant banner, the Chalk Boutique Chalkable Chips pennant banner. And it comes with, I'm pretty sure 12. I've counted and recounted because I was worried I can't do what I'm going to do. Hey, Margie. Glad to see you. Thanks for coming on in. Angela, good to see you. But anyway, these are chalkable chips, and they're just like what, sort of like the skull that Karen was using just before me. And the snake thing, they're reusable. You can reuse them over and over. But this is kind of cool because, you know, although the skull and the snake was really cute, this banner you could reuse over and over and over, like for seasons. So that's kind of the cool thing about it. And it comes with, I was counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of those. I was pretty sure because I want to put, I'm not ready for fall. I am not willing to put up fall in my house yet. I just am not. I am like resisting having to go back to school and the whole 9 yards. Because my husband's like, do something back to school. I'm like, I thought of that, but I don't want to. It also comes back with some of these beads, and I'm probably not going to paint these. I'm just going to leave them natural. Because like I was telling Karen, it just doesn't turn out right for me. You can put them in, you could use this bag, in fact. You can put them in, well, this one's got a couple holes though. With a little paint, a little water and paint them. And it even comes with this cute little baker's twine to make it. And of course, we're going to add, I don't even know, that doesn't even look like it's going to be old and big enough for this whole entire thing. I think these are going to be sort of large for doing, oh, yeah, I think these are going to be kind of large for doing across. My mantle is really big, so I want to put these up on my mantle. I am planning on doing Hello Summer. That's my plan. And I want to do, I picked out, well, I guess it would be 3 of each kind. I can count, really. I can do my math, too. I homeschool. Hey, Angela. Another Angela. Oh, no, same one. I thought it went smaller in font, so I'm reading small. But anyway, I picked out 4 colors. I'm doing Hello Summer on these with 1 extra, so that's 11 letters, if I've counted correctly. Hopefully I have. And I picked out 4 different colors, so we'll do 3 of these with backgrounds in these 4 colors. So, and they're kind of pastel-y because I want to put Hello Summer in black over the top of it. I don't want to do like a 3D effect. The thing I like about these is that you can just spritz them at the end of the season and put them on, different color. But let's be super honest. I don't tend to like change any. I go 4th of July and then it stays out too long. And then I go to Christmas, fall, and then Christmas. Those are really my only holidays that I get really good about switching out. And this year I'm not so good. So anyway, I'm going to be using some patterns in the background with those light colors. And then we'll do some lettering over the top, hopefully. So I was thinking that this one has such bold green, or bold leaves. I want to do that one in green for sure. So that's where I'm going to start and do 3 of these. Hopefully we can find enough spots to do these on. Do 3 of them. And like I said, I'm just doing background. I'm not doing the entire thing. You could also paint these different colors. So I look forward to changing this over to fall. At some point, we'll be adding some, thank you. We'll be adding in some things in between the beads. So we'll see what we can get done today. And like everybody else, if I don't get it finished while we're live here, I will go ahead and post a picture for everybody to see in the DIY arts and crafts room. I will get that by the end. I promise. It feels awkward. I always want to say DIY crafts. I don't know. So we're just going to do some. Oh, I didn't tell you. This is wild lime. These are, by the way, even though this has been something I've been hoarding for quite some time, this is actually still available. So get with your designer. If you don't have a chalk couture designer, let me know and I'll hook you up for sure. But lots of ladies here, so do go back to your designer. I guess I kind of did that in the middle. That looks really good. Is that cute? Cute. Can you see that? Let's see. Kind of a bright green. It's almost looking like the yellow of this table on the other screen. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to set that down, let that dry. Continue on. I think these are kind of random. I think they're repeatable, so you can like go edge to edge with them if you need to. But these are small enough. Funny enough, one of these, I'll tell you when I get to it, but one of these, my daughter, she really likes, these are called, did I tell you? Patterns from Found Patterns in Nature. There's 4 different patterns on it. And I guess I didn't even fuzz this one. I know Karen was being really good about fuzzing, but I did not fuzz. I'm just doing it. I may regret. It's always a happy accident, right? Just got to figure out what to do. I'm excited we're doing this event here. Hey, Alexis, good to see you. There is another one. Just doing the backgrounds. Oh, and I think I saw Karen like paint the whole thing first, like on the snake. And actually I saw it on the skull too, I guess. I don't like painting these. It takes a moment to get it nice and solid. She was doing great. I don't know. I like to leave it if I can. I don't like to paint backgrounds if I don't have to. But you could, and then you could totally get it off because this is all water-based and washable. You can do this with kids. This would be really fun. Like if you have, I did for a moment think about doing happy birthday because next weekend we are celebrating Levi's and Bethany's birthdays both because they're like squatting over between, one is the 28th of July and one is the 3rd of August. So, and Levi's only going to be home for a few days before he goes back to college. So anyway, we're going camping and we're celebrating birthdays. So I thought about doing happy birthday, but I feel like we're kind of beyond that. Maybe not with Bethany, but anyway, there it is. All right, so we got one color done. And I'm just going to put this back on the backing. This just washes off. Wherever the backing went, washes off. These were a color years ago called Parakeet. I think it was like lime. It was one of my faves. Oh, yeah, to your surprise. I agree. When it came out, I think I got it like, I want to say, I don't know. I got it in a pack or something, and I wasn't too happy because I thought I'll never use all of that wild lime. It's not all used. It's about halfway, but I've definitely been using it. Okay, we need to decide. I'm going to do that in orange and that in yellow. Okay. This one I was kind of debating. This is in the same set. I was debating not doing this one because I don't know if I like it. It looks like cheetah to me. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. It looks like cheetah. Don't you agree? But then I thought, you know what? I need to at least use it once. So we'll do this, and we can always erase it if we think it looks too much like cheetah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm sticking to it. Get this little bits of lime out of there. Okay. These are so easy. I love doing patterns. It just adds to everything. Speaking of which, I have a little, like a, kind of like a medicine cabinet my grandfather made. I think it wasn't even made for me. Somebody, one of, probably my mom's, I don't know, somewhere along the way I got it. He didn't really make it. He used to make like something woodworking every year for all my uncle and my aunt and my mom for Christmas. And then when we got old enough, sometimes we got a few of them. Anyway, I got this medicine cabinet along the way, and one of the glass broke from it, and we finally got it put back up on the wall with the new bathroom, which, stay tuned, my husband finally finished the tile work in the shower, and the shower is usable. We've still got some work on the ceiling of the shower, but it's really high. It's not going to get wet, so it's just going to have to do while we have 2 more girls added for a few weeks this next couple weeks. So, but anyway, this medicine cabinet, I had my husband cut a piece of board to go in where the glass was on both sides. So it's just kind of a cabinet. Isn't that cute? It actually is kind of cute. This is eggshell blue. This is my absolute favorite one right now. I've been painting everything in my house this color. So I had to include it. Oops, we're going to put this up there. I had to include it. Now, because these are like double-sided, you could do both sides of these. Like do this one, like I'm doing summer on this one. You could do fall on the other side. Like you could almost get away with 2. 4th of July, because that goes from Memorial Day all the way through 4th of July at least. And then Christmas maybe, or fall or something. I don't know. Christmas always has so many decorations, so it doesn't necessarily need to be done again. But I'm just not ready to go fall yet in my house, and I wanted to put this up in my house. So that's why we're doing summer today. And although these colors are a little bit like eggshell blue, more springy in nature, I just I don't know. I'm sticking to it. I really like and it's going to kind of work more as a background. There's the second one. You can see how fun would this be to do this with kids. You can make banners for whatever holiday or celebration you're doing, or graduation. You could personalize it and put a banner up. I know, oh my goodness, I made banners for my kids, my first 2 kids, and I made the real deal. Like I cut them out, sewed them together out of burlap. They went to college with their little banners to decorate their dorm rooms. I don't think I did that for Levi. I just did it different, I guess. We did it different. All right, last one. I'm just kind of spreading it out here so you could reuse it in the same spot, but there's no need to. It's pretty close. You can almost get all 3 without overlapping, but the overlap doesn't matter. It's not affecting the background for sure. But this eggshell blue, I love putting this in my house. I need a little fan here. When you clean up, is there something special you do? Oh, so these, I just run them under like lukewarm water, not really hot or anything. Just, like to the touch. Just run them under water. And we have a board eraser that you can use. I'm going to set that up there because it does it is cheetah-ish, isn't it? Oh, like, where did I put that? We do have a board eraser, and it's kind of like a magic eraser, but it doesn't break up as much. It's nicer. They look like this. They're pretty inexpensive, and you use them over and over until they're gone. That's what I suggest. Nothing with chemicals, just plain water. Alrighty. Oh my goodness, what did I do here? I got eggshell all over. I must have like put that down a little bit on there. It's a good thing it's washable because, man, I can make a mess. Okay. Next. Get that out of my way before I smear things, right? I've been known to do that. Oh, what was that from? Okay. I think I want to do this one. This is the color I pulled out. Now, this is one peach cobbler. I haven't used a whole lot, but I thought I'd use it for this. We're having 2 foreign exchange students come to stay tomorrow for about a little over 3 weeks. And so I thought it would be nice to put something across the mantle that was welcoming. I was going to put welcome. That was my other thought. But settled on hello summer because then I could use them all. And I have a really big, really long mantle. We have a wood stove underneath it. I think I just painted myself. Yes, and let me know if I can help you out in any way. If you have more questions, please message or ask. I'm more than happy to help. All right, here, this one I think is like kind of like, I don't know, like a grass, those grass mats. I don't know what they're called. That's why I thought could have done them all in the same one, but I thought it might be cute just to do different colors with a different pattern for each one. I don't know. No right or wrong way, but this'll give it something different. Cute. Isn't that cute? That's peach cobbler. It's not too bad, actually. It's kind of like a pastelly. That's a word. Pastelly. Kind of a pastel color, I guess. It's super easy. If you haven't ever used them before, this is a great way to start. This is kind of a kit. You just need to have whatever. There's letters that kind of fit on. I'll be using letters on these banners, but any of our fonts you can use probably. Where they just made a set. The serif ones are the ones that pretty much were designed to go with these, but you could use any of the lettering you want. But I think these small patterns. There's another one I did bring out. Whoops. This one is the other one. I cut them apart. They come in a big 18 by 18. These are called 4 texture patterns, and this actually has polka dots randomly and like a basket weave and a houndstooth that I've used a lot, and then diamonds. What in the world? Why are we not plugged in? Hopefully we aren't losing things here. I don't know. Falling apart. Sorry about that. All right. I'm making kind of a mess where I already painted here, so you could put the backing on it to kind of prevent that. I may not be that neat. Like put it down in between so that it goes only on the backing, but you're still kind of washing the backing that way too, so I guess it doesn't really matter. You're going to have it somewhere. Oops. And I missed. All right. That down. The biggest thing is you don't want to have any air bubbles, but this is sticking really nicely. So this morning we had swim meet for Bethany here in town. So the whole morning was and part of the afternoon was at the pool watching her race. She won first place for the first time in her butterfly. I keep wanting to say breaststroke, but it was butterfly. On her butterfly for her age group. So that was exciting. It was actually very beautiful, even though it's like, I think 96 here in Idaho. Everybody was saying their weather before. And it was, ooh, don't smear. I set that transfer right on, or the backing right on top of the other one. All right. I'm going to set these aside for washing. Set this aside. Get this out of my way before I make a mess. More of a mess anyway. Okay, I don't know. Sometimes I get these special projects, or the kits, our chalk made kits. They're so, like, it doesn't matter if you're a newbie at, crafting or chalking, or if you've been doing it for a long time. Oh, which one was it? Oh, this is the one that has been used like crazy. It almost looks like maybe she didn't clean it so good. My teenager, Lydia, she loves to do like sewing and ink projects and all kinds of things. So she uses ink a lot in her endeavors, and she loves this pattern in particular. And so she made a little jean purse for her girlfriend for her birthday. And she used this with some white ink on the flap to ink it up for her. It was really cute. And then Friday, I guess that was yesterday. Was it Friday? No, Thursday, I think it was. Thursday, Wednesday, we started the process of her running for royalty, our fair royalty for Idaho County, which is where we live. And as part of that, they have to wear a sash every time they're at the fair. And if they're caught without the sash, they have to sing the night of the crowning or whatever. They have to sing in front of the group, like I'm a Little Teapot or something like that. Kind of an embarrassment if you wear your sash all through the fair when you're a candidate. So I don't know. It's been different things. The royalty gets to choose. This year's reigning royalty gets to choose basically what the hazing is going to be, within reason. It's all supervised. It's not, not anything harmful. But anyway, ooh, that's really pretty. It's very subtle. It kind of looks like velvet. Let me see if I can get it there. On there. Let's see. Sorry. I don't know if there it is. Isn't that pretty? So anyway, the current reigning royalty gets to choose what the new candidates have to do during fair to recognize that they are. So there's been lots of weird things like crowns and weird things like that funny crowns. Anyway, this year's royalty gave them a piece of sash material and they could decorate it, and kind of gave them some materials, and they ended up having to take it home and finish it. So that was their problem, their project for them. So anyway, she used this all the way down her sash to ink in green, because green is her favorite color, and in pesto. So she decorated her whole entire sash with pesto ink. I'm like, well, this isn't embarrassing at all. It's got her favorite color on it. She put her initials on it. So we'll see. I was going to see if she put her initials like they gave them fabric pens or whatever. And I was thinking about telling her to just put Lydia down with lettering. So, oops, we're not done with that yet. So anyway, this is probably her favorite one. I thought she was going to do the bigger flowers. I'm like, you should do black and white, like flowers, and then decorate diamonds and stuff on top of that. And she's got some diamonds to put on there, so she'll put diamonds over the top. There we go. There we go. That works. Put it closer, and then it helps. That's so pretty. I was kind of nervous about the yellow. Yellow's not my favorite. Let's say that. Oh, I have one more. I keep thinking I'm done. Thank you. Very, very distracted here. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Royalty things now. In 2 weeks, she's got her, they call it a luncheon. It's going to be in the evening. She has to do an interview before the luncheon with the judges. And then the luncheon is for like the whole family has to go. And I'm going to be gone. I'm so upset. But it's kind of fancy. They have to wear business attire with the pantyhose. Can you believe that? I had to order pantyhose. I think this is the first one I've ordered I don't, who uses pantyhose? But that was suggested. So we ordered pantyhose. It's supposed to come in soon from Amazon. I didn't know where else to get it. There's nowhere in town for sure that has pantyhose. And then she has to do a speech in front of all the judges that she's prepared. So we've been working on the speech. We've got it written. She had to turn it in with her application. So thankfully, the speech writing is done. Now it's just delivery. So we'll see how she does. And there's 4 girls running for royalty. And only 3 make it. So that's not so fun. It's never fun for the one who doesn't make it, right? But, well, this is what she's talked about for a long time doing. So it's a thing. And then fair in a few weeks. Getting ready for 4-H fair. All right. We got all of those done. Now for the lineup. The lineup. I was thinking I was just going to alternate them evenly, so it just sort of looks. I have no idea what color. Maybe I would do just neutral ribbons and things because this is a lot of pattern here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. So, holy cow. We've got still 15 more minutes, so we've got this. All right. I really like. We have to do it in the same order. I really like the blue. But I kind of want to break up these flowers. The blue, yellow, green, hello. And then, oh, that won't work. Let's do this. HELLO. And then it would be a blank one. And then I'm confusing myself very quickly. SUM. Let's put it down here. SUM. Nope. M. E-R. SUMMER. That's it. Okay. Well, here we go. So this is the font. This is called Serif Monogram Font. And these were pretty much made to go on this. Set this aside. And usually the letters I cut apart and I keep them in a 3x5 file just all together by ABCs, so I have all my A's, all my B's together like this. But some of these I don't think are going to maybe fit in the 3x5. Let me see. Yeah, these are bigger than 3x5. So I think I'm going to leave them on here and just cut them and use it like a puzzle. I possibly am painting my entire face. Kind of felt that. So we need the H. This is what it looks like when it, so this is the whole thing. And it's got some greenery on there. It's also got really little numbers, which is nice. I don't know if you can see those. It's got established. So you could make, you know, like a sign or whatever. Are these yellows dry? I just don't want to set this down if something's not dry. It seems dry. Okay. So we need the H. We're probably going to end up cutting almost everything apart. But I did this once on a smaller set and tried to keep it all together and then couldn't get them back. It was a mess. But I think because these are bigger, I think we'll be good. I'm really bad at cutting straight lines, so don't feel bad if you can't cut a straight line. That would happen to be me. Okay, so we're gonna actually fuzz these a little bit. I'm sure I'll regret having doing these all in summer. Very quickly, because I'm sure, you know, I'm going to feel like I love fall things. So I'm going to want to do fall decoration soon. I just wasn't ready for it today. So that's a good thing about having banners that you can do over and over, right? You can just change it up. And I could do hello fall after this if I wanted, but I'm definitely not going to use these colors. So there's that. This one needs to be cut from this side, I think. You could also cut the backing with it and just have individual pieces. Like that's what I did with those patterns. I cut them individually. Ugh, can't cut it. The P back. Oh, thank you. Well, it's not as beautiful as your projects, Tarina. Oh my gosh. I feel like most of the time I'm just taking your ideas and using them. I'm so thankful that you're willing to share. That's for sure. What was I spelling? Oh yeah, summer. Of course, it's got to be down here. Oh, I could get the M off, right? And of course, the R has to be kind of, these are kind of on weird. I wish they would just maybe make them in equal sizes. And they're, yes, they are double-sided. And like I said, I might have to do fall right away because I feel like in a month I'm going to regret having summer out. But I just couldn't do it yet. I don't feel like summer is over. I don't want summer to be over yet. So I didn't want to start on fall just yet. We were just talking about, because our school this last year went to 4-day weeks just to save money, they say. Not sure if they really did, but okay. Only maybe on the bus side and the lunch side. That would be the only place they really saved money. But anyway, so they went to the 4-day week for school kids, but it also like shortened the summer because they had to make up the time somewhere. So school started like way in August, like this year in August 28th, it's going to start before Labor Day, which I'm not a fan of really. Okay, I wish they would just maybe make like a little blank or something. I don't know. Instead of making my scissors never has worked very well. I watch everybody else cut really well. And I can't. Okay, I'm going to get my R from right here. Maybe it's just me. E-R. We've got the E. S-U-M. Just trying to make sure I have everything. These are cute little numbers here. You can make a lot of signs with that. Not to mention these cute greens. I'm loving the greens right now. I'm putting them on a lot of things. I've been making, we have like 4 weddings going on. We're not actually invited to 2 of the weddings, but they're people from church, like our pastor from church is getting married. So anyway, I don't know where to put that. Okay, there we go. Let's get going on the fun part, right? So anyway, we weren't necessarily invited, but we've had showers, so I have to get, some gifts. So I've been making his Mr. and Mrs. Oh, yeah, see, and I'm used to like school starting in Tarina. I'm used to school starting after Labor Day. That's when it used to, way a long time ago. I want that back. But I homeschool, so it doesn't really matter. We always just start after fair, which our fair is coming up in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So, it's not that far. We just tend to start at home whenever we, can, when we don't have other things going on, just because it's easier to just get going. So we're done early too. But yeah, then they went over until the 9th of June. So it just feels like summer's already cut off. No thanks to the school district. So let's see how this works. There it is, the H. Let me put that. See, this is the messy part. I'm trying to get these back on there. Okay. Is that cute? So summer, S-U-M-M-E. This is my E. Oh, 2 green ones are going to be E's. So I'll probably do those right away, back to back. So anyway, yes, I am resisting summer being gone right now by doing a summer banner. That's my use of stash. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. We are crafting from our stash, and my stash happens to be what I've hoarded. It's what I hoarded. I tend to think the special projects need to be saved for a really special occasion. And then lo and behold, they're almost done. But I'm doing summer because I'm resisting summer being over. I want it to last forever. I don't want it to go away. Okay, let's see. And the good news is if we make a mistake or smear, we can erase. But that turned out pretty good. That is green. I don't know why. That turned out pretty good. So we're going to do that one again. Right here. These big ones are nice and easy to use. That's for sure. I like them. Ooh, I just smeared it. Smeared it right into the white area. I was trying to get it down. Good one. Yeah, and I kind of just resist anybody else telling me when to start school. It doesn't matter. I don't like the school district saying when school is, but my girls do choir up at the public school, so we do utilize it for 1 class each right now. But I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I like not having to deal with it on Fridays, but I didn't like how long the school year went. Or at least it seemed like it went long. So did the winter, so there was that. And that is not my school district's fault. Okay, hopefully yep. 2nd E. 1 for summer and 1 for hello. Did I do that wrong? I did. Ah! It was supposed to be the orange one. Now what, Tarina? Now what, oh mentor lady? The orange is supposed to be there. Oh, I'm so upset. I can't do things out of order. Oh, no. I'm going to do a third one. I'm going to wash that one off and start again. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm too OCD about it. I have to have it look the same. Even though, like I said, probably within a month, I'll be changing it over to fall. Just can't. Oh, my goodness. I messed it up. Okay. Hopefully this one didn't. Awesome. Oh, you know, you said something. I'm going to not erase it. I think I'm just going to turn it over and do a... That's not even dry. I'm going to turn it over and do... the green over again. Oofta, I'm causing myself some stress today. Hello. Thank you for joining in. We are over in the DIY arts and crafts room, and it's been an all-day event. There was, so many great ideas. I watched a lot of them. I went back and kind of skimmed through, see what everybody did, because I'm nosy, but go over there. I'm doing the back over again. Oh, you know, I can't have it out of order. This is definitely going to take me more than my last 1 minute, right? All right. Well, you kind of get the idea. I'm going to finish this up here. And then as far as Facebook and kind of sign out here, although I am the last day, it has been a fun day, but go back and watch everybody. Make sure you follow everybody. Go and join the DIY arts and crafts room for all the great ideas to see what everybody is over there making. And I thank you so much for joining in. I'm just going to be over here fixing my boo-boos. Thankfully, that worked out really well. Just went on the other side. Yes, I'm excited too. And I have to convince my husband to put something on the mantle to hold it too, because I'm going to have to use 3M, I think. Because the part I want it on is like a log we split. So don't want to put holes in it. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you all for joining in. And I hope you have a very blessed evening and weekend. And keep on crafting. I'll be staying here and finish this up on YouTube for y'all to see. Don't want you to miss out. That was a 45-minute little group there. So we'll just go kind of continue on. So I'm actually going to switch this out, I think, for this one so I can do the L's. We'll do 2 L's. And where did we put the L? There it is. Don't stick them together. Rule number 1. Nice thing is these are like, oops, I just stuck my arm in it. These are nice and centered on here, so you can just center it onto the pennant, the banner, whatever you want to call it. I do have to say, oops, good thing there was no banner there. I do have to say that you could also do these like on, craft paper or something if you wanted. It would work out really nice that way. Is that the right one? What comes after L? Yep, the blue. Okay. Oh, now I'm double thinking everything. And I don't want to mess this one up. I love this blue. This is my favorite color. There we go. Crooked. Don't want to move this around too much because you might get some of that black on there. Just tap it down. These are sticking really nicely, and they come clean really easy too. Just in plain water, no chemicals, nothing. And these are non-toxic. And put this up a little. I feel like it's drying here. Drying things out a little bit. You do want to move quickly with the chalk paste because you don't want it to dry up on you. All right, there's our other L. Put that back on there. Kind of cute. Okay, and then, oh, so we're back to yellow, I guess. Did I get though? Yep. Sure did. It's nice when you can do them without having to repeat. Repeating is not my favorite thing because I always worry like the second one will smear a little bit or whatever. So the girls are inside working on 4-H projects. That's always fun. One was doing Making the Most of Me. Lydia was working on her Making the Most of Me. She had to take inventory of all her clothing and then like decide an action for it. Like, is she keeping it? Does she need, does it need fixing? All these things. There was four R's. What was it? I don't know. Recycle. I don't know. I don't even know. I had never heard of that before. But anyway, so she was listing out all of her. There's that. Oh, I can hold that one upside down. Because the O is the same both ways, right? And this one, I'm thinking about putting a sun on it. There it is. Just think about just doing this in yellow. Found a little sun. This is from one of our we have minis sets every season for sure. And this was, I think, last summer's mini. It's definitely been used a lot. In fact, oh shoot, I was going to do that in yellow. Oh well, we'll do black and see how it looks. And then if I don't like it, I can always turn it over and change it, right? Shoot, I was going to do that in yellow. That's why I did that in a different color. Pay attention. Quit talking. Anyway, so she was doing that. Took her 2 hours to write down. She's like, who has only one sheet? I've made a mess out of this one. One sheet of... Oh, and that's really messy, actually. I don't like that. That one is not a keeper. I don't like it at all. I smeared over here and it all just got really smeary. So I'm just going to take that all off. Try to take it all off. And see how it's totally washable. But black is harder to get off. It's got more pigment. So anyway, that was her project she was working on, getting that inventory done. And then she had to make a 5-column list of them. 5 columns. She had to do 5 different things, like evaluate it, make an action, make a plan. I don't know. It was all these things. I'm like, nobody does that. Nobody does that. But I'm going to try this one over again. Good thing about it being washable, right? You can just start over, do it again. Got some black on the sides even. A little bit on the sides here. Get it all off. Okay, that's all off. I'm gonna try that again since we have everything out. So anyway, that was, I guess I didn't even notice I went different angles on those. Side to side, side to side. That one was going the wrong direction even. So it's good. We got to change it. So that was, well, it won't be a sun today, that's for sure, because I'm going to have to wash that. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll just leave it blank. In fact, do I even need it? Maybe not. We can always just leave a space. Right? Doesn't have to have anything. And then the other one, after her swim meet, wanted to get her, she's making a Western shirt for sewing, and she wanted to get that done, and sat down and fell asleep because she swam so hard this morning. So much. So hard, so much. There, not too bad. There's kind of a blank spot. I'm just going to leave it because I'm thinking we're just going to leave it. Oops, put that backing back on. All right, back to business. S. Did I get the U? I didn't cut the U off. I'll have to go back and do that. I am putting these closer to the bottom because I want them to be I want it that, like, if I put a string or ribbon through the top, I want it to be able to be seen. So I don't want it to. And that running I had with that sun, that could have been prevented by putting this like on a piece of chalk. Oh, here's my, there it is. We got it. That worked out. If you would have put it on like paper and then cut it, fussy cut it out or something, but I'm not being that fussy because we know I'm going to change it soon, right? Let's do the U. Put this over here so I don't get too dangerous with it. It is like, it was 96 out, but it didn't feel quite so bad as long as you were in the shade and the wind was blowing. So, but I tell you what, inside here in this camper without the air conditioning on right now, it kind of feels torturous. All right. This is getting a little dried up here in the container from sitting in the fan. Where did my lid go? There it is. Okay. It's a little from the pattern, it's kind of lifts up a little bit. So now we need 2 M's. Get on there. Oops, want it straight. Oops. I don't know. I always feel intimidated by making banners, and I don't know why it is. I never know. Like, they always seem so froofy, and I'm not. I'm kind of farmhouse, to be honest. which is, and more neutrals, I guess. So it intimidates me to do the froofiness. All right, get this off. Do another one. There we go. If it were to leak underneath on one, I wouldn't do the second one because it would probably show up on the next one. So that's just my words of wisdom. You can take or leave it, I guess. That's my personal opinion anyway. I don't like it. If you lay it back down sometimes and it's leaked underneath, it will leak. It will repeat itself on the next one. So stop while you're ahead if it leaks on you. Got a lot on that one. I'm going to take off the excess. This really uses so little, except what you paint your fingers with. Oops, that one on the bottom of the end kind of leaked at the bottom there. You can see when I pull it off, it actually picks up that orange, that peach or whatever. All right, last letter. Oops. Got that one a little bit crooked too. I'm leaning to one way. When I get in, we're going to have to clean the house because we have guests coming tomorrow. Even though they're going to be living with us for 3 weeks, I don't want them to walk into like super messy house, and it feels messy right now. Lots of clutter, lots of projects going. 4th of July is still half out. Haven't gotten that put away. My when I pulled out things to make for craft fairs, I kind of sorted through them and made 2 boxes for Christmas, and then those got moved to the kitchen instead of out to the storage area. And there they have sat in my kitchen ever since. So, and except last week, my husband moved them out to my piano room, and then was surprised when I said that needs to go up in the storage. So anyway, it hasn't gotten there yet. There's the R. It's getting a little, I might be just moving too fast. That could be my own fault, honestly. Where am I? I want a sharp tool. I don't know where, I'm missing a tool, I think. I'm going to try to use this to just scrape off because it is a washable. Yep, that worked. I just scraped it off. And it took that right off. That little M portion. That worked easy peasy. We do have a tool that works. I don't know where my tool is at all. Missing in action. Okay, so now the question is, what do I put on this one? Because I don't want to do this over again. Do I have a son that I can use? Not a son like a son and daughter, but I kind of know where a bigger son is. I don't know if it would work or not. Thinking about that sun right there. see it on there? I've used it several times. This is not available anymore. Or this one. Anything else? Maybe I just leave it blank. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I do wish I had my group of ladies on the DIY craft telling me what to do. Since I messed that one up, will this work? I don't want to wreck anything else either. Oh, it might work. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But this time I'm going to use the yellow. This was sunny side. Sunny side it is. I'm going to use it all over. I've done my t-shirt out of this. This is Girls Just Want to Have Sun. I've done quite a few t-shirts. Oops, I don't think I maybe didn't get this centered. That may not be good. Oh, well. It's only for a month, right? I thought about saying welcome to America or welcome on it, like I said before. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll do something different for fall soon enough. I overthink these things. That's why these things are in my crafts. Ooh, I like that. Actually, that turned out really good. I like it. Can you see it? It's just really not very strong as far as a color. So we'll set that aside, get that washed up. All right, lots of washing I have coming in my near future. Let's see what we do. All right. Hello. This one's going to go in between. So we have to decide how many beads, because I'm just like a purist. Like this comes with it, I got to use it. It's kind of pretty, that orange and yellow together. See, I don't think this is long enough. Nope, not for all 12. So twine it is. Twine it is. Do I have any more? And I want to have plenty, so I guess I'm opening the new ones. Who knew? The cool thing is you could totally string this and then change it out or whatever, you know. So let's see. We want to use more. And then one. And then this. I'm just going really long. I can always cut it. And then later on, fix it. And I like to buy my twine at how many of these do you think there are? At Dollar Tree. It's the best place, right? And they have different sized. They also have baker's twine, but it's kind of on the thin side. I'm just going to see if we got 2 between each one. Oops. If I don't roll it all over the place, right? Camper is never even. And then we want 4 on either side of this, I guess. Ooh, that didn't roll. That was nice. That's already got one before there. And you could paint these, but I am not a fan of painting. Plus, how do you paint them so they match? All the seasons, because you want to change this out. That's like the joy of it, right? Ooh, there's a lot. So if I put 2 more here, 2, 4, no, one too many. And then add 1 to every. You know, I could just count and divide, but that might be too much math for me right now since I'm on summer and refusing to go into fall. I want summer to last forever. I feel like I haven't done everything yet. Just been busy, busy, busy working. Kids are working, teaching piano lessons for myself. Oh, I could start and end with 3. That's it. Okay, 3 it is. And I'm going to take and put a little piece of tape on the end here so it kind of turns it into a needle. So it looks like there's enough for 3 at the beginning, 3 at the end, 3 in between each one. That's a lot, actually. If you've ever bought beads, this is actually a really good deal. If you're a designer, this is only $21. I think that's a pretty good deal. So if you want more information about becoming a designer to get things that cost, we get them 40% off. So otherwise, I think it still wasn't bad. I think it was, I probably should pay attention. So I'm going to, I don't know why I have a visual issue. I'm thinking backwards on this. I'm not going to be able to hold this all up, but you kind of get the idea. I'm going to string these through with the beads, and then I'll make a decision about the string. But make sure you do all the things. My name is Dory Jo with Prairie Scraps. And even if you're watching on the replay, put hashtag replay. If you are, make sure you subscribe and like and share and do all the things for me. And find me on Facebook if you're on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram, but I don't go there very much. I probably should, but I don't. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great, very great and blessed weekend. I will be back Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific time to do just another project. So we will see you then, 4 p.m. And have a great weekend. Keep on crafting.